When you think of Black Friday, you probably think of discounted prices, the long lineups, and the unofficial start of the holiday shopping season. But the term Black Friday, it wasn't always about shopping.
Black Friday is a term that's been in use for quite a long time to refer generally to negative events that happen to fall on a Friday.
That's Ben Zimmer. He's a language columnist for the Wall Street Journal. He says one of the big first usage of the term Black Friday was in 1869.
There were a couple of investors, Jay Gould and James Fisk, who tried to corner the gold market, and it led to a financial panic. And so that day in 1869 was called Black Friday.
There's no concrete evidence on who coined the term Black Friday, or when it even started being used to describe the day after U.S. Thanksgiving. But a lot of evidence points to the 1950s.
The very earliest example that's been found so far by a researcher named Bonnie Taylor Blake comes from a journal, a sort of a trade journal called Factory Management and Maintenance. And that goes back all the way to 1951. At the time, it refers to Black Friday as the day after Thanksgiving, but it has nothing to do with shopping at that point. In fact, back then, it has to do with worker absenteeism. Basically, factories had trouble getting their workers to show up on the day after Thanksgiving. If they got the Thursday off, then they would just want to take off the Friday as well.
This is Bonnie Taylor Blake, the researcher Ben was referring to. In her research, Bonnie writes that police in Philadelphia were referring to the days following Thanksgiving as Black Friday because they were considered the biggest shopping days. Not only that, Ben adds people descended into the city for the Army-Navy football game that happened on the Saturday.
Local police officers would refer to this day as Black Friday because it gave them so many headaches dealing with all of that traffic, both sort of foot traffic and car traffic, and police had to deal with all of that.
So, when did Black Friday become the chaotic shopping scene we see today? Both Ben and Bonnie say that retailers and workers didn't like the negative connotation of the term Black Friday and even try to rebrand it as Big Friday, but that didn't catch on. But a myth started circulating about the origin story of Black Friday, so retailers played into it.
There's a very common myth that has been in circulation since the 1980s pretty much, that Black Friday actually refers to retail stores, retail companies become profitable. They go in the black, and that's why they're called Black Fridays.
So thanks to that myth, retailers were able to put a positive spin on the term and reinvent it to the Black Friday we see today.
And it's been so successful that we see online retailers trying to spin off Black Friday into other shopping days. So there's Cyber Monday, for instance.
Regardless of its origins, Black Friday is now a popular day for retailers.